Rami Khouri, who's a distinguished public policy fellow at the American University of Beirut. He joins us now from Boston, Massachusetts. Really good to have you back with us, Rami. Iran has denied US and British accusations that it supported militant groups blamed for the strike in Jordan, but the group claiming responsibility is comprised of several Iran-affiliated militias. Just how involved would Tehran have been in this attack?
A lot of these groups, like a lot of the other groups around the region that are part of what's called the resistance axis or the axis of resistance, are all linked to Iran in one way or another. So Hezbollah, Hamas, Ansarullah in Yemen, and 5 or 6 groups inside Iraq and a couple of them in Syria. They're all really similar groups of different sizes and different capabilities, but they were mostly trained in many ways by Iran. Iran certainly helped Hezbollah and Hamas develop the technology to produce their own weapons, missiles and rockets and stuff like that. So there is a link with Iran, clearly. It's not clear if Iran orders these groups to carry out these attacks. I doubt that myself. I mean, I've known Hezbollah and Hamas people in Lebanon and in Palestine when I was there for many years. My impression of Hamas and Hezbollah is that they are nationally grounded groups. Hamas is a Palestinian group working for the rights of Palestine, and Hezbollah is a Lebanese group working for the rights of Lebanon. They have common aims, common values. They're Islamist groups. They're resistance groups. They're not afraid of confronting Israel or the United States, and they come right out and say it, which is kind of fascinating. So the Iran link is there, but the Americans are obsessed with Iran. And I'm in the United States now, and it's astounding to me how anything bad in the world is the fault of either Iran or China, and sometimes Russia, but mostly Iran and China. And the Americans don't know how to deal with Iran. They've tried making the agreement on nuclear issues and sanctions, and then Trump nullified it. That was a great agreement. It was the smartest diplomacy the U.S. ever did in the Middle East, I think, to negotiate with Iran and reach that agreement. And then they keep sanctioning it and threatening it and blaming it for all the bad things in the world. So this is a process that has gone on for some years, and it's really, I think it's largely a function of the imprecise foreign policy goals of the United States. I mean, having these little military outposts all over the region, and the U.S. has something like 35, I think 35 or 40 military bases. Some of them are small, some are big, all over the Middle East. There's about 40,000 troops, and they increase when you add in the aircraft carriers they send. And so it's not clear why this military power is necessary. And now they're attacking Yemen. Yemen, they're saying because Yemen is stopping ships linked to Israel in the Red Sea. But Yemen says it's supporting Gaza and wants to stop the Israeli genocide. So there's an incredible linkage among all of these confrontations and military actions across the region. And they often go back to Israel and Iran and the United States.
Okay, Rami Khouri, we'll have to leave it there, but great to get your analysis as always. Thank you.